What's up? What's up, good people? Hmm. How much more can you take? Gas prices are through the roof. They're taking 15 billion out of the emergency repertoire or reservoir that we have. And then they're hitting you with Powerball. Well, we have $700 million to give away. 700 million? 700 million. Where they find the money? The whole nation, the whole world is strapped for cash. Yet we could find $700 million, and the people have time to pay 700 million. Jobs are scarce right now. Very few jobs. Most of the jobs are at-home jobs online. All the new jobs that are coming up. You think you go into the office until they say, no, we're going to Zoom interview you. Mm, okay. You're going to Zoom interview an employee if they plan to never show up to a facility. That Zoom interview ain't going to tell you how they're going to present themselves to their clients if they have to reach out to them. But how much more are we going to be able to take? It's a problem. The national average for the gas prices is only low because of the election and that they went into the reservoir for gas. If you get gas on off of an expressway or interstate highway, that is the worst gas to get. It just is. You get off a ramp, hit those gas stations. Those are the worst. Normally, the most high priced because they know those are the emergency gas stations for you. But if you actually drove through the town a little bit, you would get the gas stations you deserve. Hmm. Like right now, my mom right now is talking about going to the west side of Chicago. And I told her I wasn't going. Didn't want to listen to me. Then somebody on the west side told her, like, hey, let us know if you're coming, so we can protect you so you can be safe. Now safety is important. So, no, mama was going to protect herself. I tried to protect her, but I said, I'm not going. That was the protection. Then she kept insisting she was going. It was gonna be okay. Have fun. I've done my job. I said I'm not going. so so I don't know. I mean I know where her heart is at, but we gonna have to Skype. Yeah, but now that they didn't told her it's dangerous. Now what? Now they told her it's dangerous. Now it's dangerous because they said. Now I got family over there. My family's over there. That's who she trying to go see. But I grew up on the south side. hmm But back to this. So your gas that you get on the expressway now here in the United States, it would only last you a couple of days driving. Let's say if you fill up a tank right now off one of these expressways out here, you'll be spending $100 plus on gas to fill up in certain areas if you're getting the good stuff. Regular gas is about $4 a gallon, but you're going to be spending so much money on other expenses. 426 for regular, 426 at BP, all through Chicago, Illinois, suburbs, North Chicago, everywhere. $4, $4, $4. When President Obama took over, this is what he was faced with: the highest gas prices in the history of the country, the highest unemployment rate in the history of the country. Now he's stuck in the highest rate once again in the country with Joe Biden in the helm. Obama brought the prices down. Biden don't care if they stay where they are. What they're trying to do is ruin the government union. And what they're doing with the union is Trump tried to privatize the union, which you can't do. That defeats the purpose of the union if you privatize. So now that he's out of office, they've been finding ways to corrupt. Oh wow, women! They talking about a Maxwell concert. Um, well, it's 4 cents cheaper at that location. So if I get gas there, I can get gas for the cheaper price. I'm not willing to go that far just to get 3.90. But that's the national average right now. And that's where we are, stuck, like in the mud, stuck. There's so many different things that are transpiring at this moment in time. hmm The gas that's designed, if you get the gas on the highways right off the ramps, those are the cheapest gas. They're giving you that gas because that's survival gas. That's like, I'm running out of gas. I gotta get off the road. That's why they're the highest price and the worst gas to get. Trying to save you money. When you pull off the roads, when you pull off the roads, that's where they are. Dead smack in front of you. Pull off left and you pull off right. If you go off the ramps and you go up the ramps to get the gas, all they gonna do is tell you what they're gonna tell you what they know, how they feel about the situation. And get this, it's gonna get even more just kooky. What's up, Amelia Dixon? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this page. It's gonna get even more kooky for you. Once you get that gas, that's just to get you home. Pretty soon, when you get around where you actually live and your gas is gonna burn out quicker, you're gonna have to fill up. And now you can fill up at the cheap one, cheaper gas and better gas, getting gas from around your house where you live. Gas on the highways, off the highways, is the worst gas for your car and the highest priced. Because those are for emergencies only and truck stops. Truck stops are using diesel, they're not using your gas. So that was made for truck stops and cars that comes over there, but you just supposed to get enough just to get you to where you're going. You don't fill up there. If you fill up there, you better off going through the town. So if you're driving from state to state, this is how they get their money. They overcharge you for really cheap gas. And the gas is so cheap, it messes with your car. Your car have a fuel. You think you're having fuel injection problems or an exhaust manifold that's damaging, like when you hit the gas and it don't accelerate right away. It's because the car's computer is not recognizing what you have as gas. So it hesitates a little bit because of all the garbage that they put in there to stretch the gas longer, water or whatever chemical they got in there. Now, if your car is pooping, then that's in the turbo. And then you'll notice it from the smoke in the back of your car. If you see white smoke, then you know that's coming from the engine and the turbo. If you see black smoke, then that is coming from your your engine where it's either the oil, you have oil or transmission. Is when you start seeing black smoke. So I just wanted to give you guys this educational moment so that you guys could learn and benefit from it so you can save you some money somewhere down the road. Oh yeah, if you want to support my Cash App, it's Carcino, Carceno. Then when you go there, you'll see Carcino for life. I'm wearing a green shirt, and that's me on my Cash App. Somebody was like, "How can I Cash App you?" That's how you do it. Hmm. I did a free 1 year with Grubhub. Don't need it. People be like, they be sending me emails like, "We miss you." No, you miss my money. I'm like, you missed our money. That's what you want. Grocery tips. Don't buy meat from Walmart or Jewels unless you have to. Um, Mariano's already prepared foods. Try to get grass fed meat if you can, where it says grass fed. It matters. Try to eat more rice. It's filling. Yeah, it's filling. Plus, it's less costly and it's good for you. Rice is a natural thing that helps give life. You can eat beans and rice forever and be healthy. I don't know what people were talking about. They try to talk you out of it. What's up, Mac Missile? Brown rice is better for you. All rice is good for you. I've never heard rice not being good for you. Do you look at the national average of how long Asian people live? They live the longest out of anybody on the planet. Asian people live lives to 80 plus. Look what they eat. Eat a lot of rice and noodles. Oodles of noodles. But steamed rice, steam your own rice. Don't use salt. Don't use peppers or whatever. Steam your rice. You can use butter or some type of margarine to give it some flavor. But you don't want to use salt on the rice. Broccoli is good. Um, Melted butter. Some people need cheese on it. But to me, broccoli is good just by itself. Movement, people. If you have a job now, you're working from home. I've seen a lot of people get sick from working from home because they're not used to it and their body is used to moving around. That's how that used to be me. That's why I have restless leg syndrome now. That's why I gotta get ready to get up for my walk. Um, oh, thank you. I know they keep saying I'm fat. I'm not fat. Never been. But thank you for noticing. I'm not fat. But okay. They love to say it. So yeah, from a fat guy telling me I'm fat. He show you he fat every day. Rainbow sweet rice. I don't like sweet rice. You putting pineapple and all that stuff in it. Hmm. You add rice vinegar to your rice, pretty much. Now Asians could eat like a ton and not gain a pound. They'd be like a buck 20 and would out eat these big 300-pound dudes. And you'd be like, where are you putting all this food? Asians will tear something up, especially seafood. Shoot, you might as well just throw them in the ocean. They be coming up. Man, that was some good eating. We gotta do this again. Mm. Buffalo Bills will win. I think it'll be a closer game than what people are thinking it's going to be a blowout. I just think Bills will win. Period. Just take the Bills. Um, Here's the thing. Rice has always been. Yeah, and that's right, Amelia. Amelia Dixon. It's a lot of Dixons over there, and you follow. Man, we used to never be on a map. We used to look at the map to see if they had you follow on there. That's how crazy it is. It was never on a map. They used to never be on maps at all. Then they had a map that got you following them. We was like, you follow us on the map. I ain't been to you follow in a long time. It's probably way, way different. Oh, Tuskegee, that's where everybody go to school. When you follow, they normally go to Tuskegee unless they play a sport. I remember that girl in my class, she could not say Tuskegee to save her life. Tuskegee! It's Tuskegee, Alabama. Oh yeah, in my video, you finna see too. If you're a Patreon member on VIP, they're trying to fight me on changing the title. That's why it's been taking so long to put it on the Patreon. The first thing what we got up there now is the woman who said she looked too good to get arrested and she had killed her mom. But we got something even more interesting going up there: the killing of Kim Porter. So that's going up today. Hopefully, we can get that. It was supposed to have been up 3, 4 days ago. They've been holding on to it. They want me to change the name. I'm like, no, the name of it is called The Killing of Kim Porter for a reason. So that's going up there. And if you didn't know, Kim Porter, I met her when I was a kid in Eufaula, Alabama. She's from Columbus, Georgia. And wait till you hear how I know her. It's a small, small world. A small world. And you know how close Eufaula is to Columbus, Georgia. That's the next town over. Eufaula, then it's like Columbus, Georgia. It's a 40-minute drive. So while Kim Porter is sitting on the couch, I'm on the floor like this, playing Super Nintendo. Wait till you hear Ultimate Basketball, to be exact. That was the name of the game, Ultimate Basketball, on Super Nintendo. I can remember that like the back of my hand. Certain days you remember. I'm telling y'all basically what's in the video. But the song that everybody was playing, it was the hottest song out, was a rapper named Candyman. And he had a song called Knocking Boots and another Knocking Boots. That was it from Candyman. And that was the song that everybody played out to death down there. I remember the song. I remember the game. I remember the system. I remember everything. Why is somebody trying to invite me to some music? They don't even know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. There it was, 1990. I know. That's what was going on. And she was there for the party. So, and it was Kim Porter. Because she was one of the girls, my cousin and his friend. My cousin's older than me. And he was down south of Uvalde, man. They was in there running them chicks. There was some party that they kicked off like a couple of blocks away. They come down and you follow. It's a big party, and the girls was all there at this fest. And I'm sitting there, I'm playing Super Nintendo, and I got I don't even know how I got a Super Nintendo. I don't know if my dad bought it. He must have because my mom would never buy a video game for me. Oh yeah, we know that, Lee. We were live when that was going on. Yeah. So Diddy ain't gonna like this video We already know that. Diddy is not finna like this video that's coming out. But it's a very powerful video. But if you, in the beginning, you hear this story of how I know Kim Porter. Dead serious. I can remember the game, the system, the date, the girl sitting on the couch. Her name was Kim Porter. It's a small world. I am a narcissist. I don't think I am. Kanye West is a narcissist. You think I'm like him? Okay, then maybe it was NES then. Maybe I do got it wrong. But I know it was ultimate basketball we was playing. Now, I know that for a fact. Because she was watching us play it. And it was me and my other cousin. We was sitting there playing ultimate basketball. But I thought it was Super Nintendo, but it might have been regular Nintendo. Oh, absolutely. So we're trying to put that on the Patreon tonight. Oh, we got, if y'all want to know how Carcino get all his sources and source for information, that's out. You see how I get presented information. It's on my Patreon right now. You see a whole breakdown on Matt Barnes. So that everything I did on that one little video was nothing compared to what I already got in far as compiled information on Matt Barnes' situation. It's on the Patreon. You see that. Nobody should question. They was like, man, you ain't saying hardly none of this in that video. I'm like, no, I didn't. But it's there for you to see it. Just so you can say, Sino, don't be just making this stuff up. No, you can't make stuff up like this. No, I used to visit Eufaula. My family, I don't all my family's from there. My grandfather's side of the family and my grandmother's side of the family are from Eufaula. So my grandfather's side of the family and my grandmother's side of the family all know each other. So when we're down there, it's like that's that. But Columbus, Georgia is where everybody would shop at the mall. That's nowhere. That's like that's a 30-minute drive from Eufaula. That's it. They go there to go shopping, buy fruit, buy some stuff. But the teenagers, they go there to kick it. It'd be parties, jumping off. They doing their thing. They want to show their cars. You know, that's how down south kick it. They kick it more outside than inside. They go to a nightclub to hang out outside the nightclubs. I've only seen that in down south. The club would be a shack, and then all outside of it be cars, and everybody playing more music in the cars, hanging out, chilling outside, and he is over there. It's only some down south stuff. You gotta be from down south to understand. They competing against this car over there. They got the rims, they got the sounds, they got their lights, they got they matching the car, they dressing, dude. And I'm swearing, 8 Ball ain't never told you no lie. Down here, people like me, pimps. Boom, 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 boom. The bigger you are, the more in the house you is. Big dudes get all the chicks down there. That's just how it is. They don't want those little fly guys, girls. Get away from me. Look at Big Pop. Big Pop would be sitting there with him. He'd be fly, got Dobbs hat on, blue shirt matching the blue Regal he got hooked up with the sound and then It's down south, man. That's just how they roll. It's just how they roll. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks for taking me down memory lane. If you're on the Patreon already, you VIP Chris, you should be seeing that hopefully tonight. It's powerful, and you ain't gonna want to miss it. Nah, trust me. The video's already done. I'm waiting on Patreon to just go on here and let it go. I ain't changing the title, so they just gonna have to just put it out the way it is.